So you're very welcome along to a very messy unit. It is Sunday evening when I'm shooting this video now, and I just thought I would show you a little bit of what I'm at this evening. I know some of you guys might be kind of anti-working at the weekend or kind of keeping it as a strict 9 to 5, but I suppose I really don't mind. And when it comes to running my business, it kind of really does take this amount of effort and this amount of time and stuff to put into it. So yeah, so this is what I'm at this evening. I'm not going to bring you into the office because it kind of, that LED light just completely messes up. But there's my plan for the week, as I've been booking in people here on the week ahead. Tomorrow we have got a few gutter cleaning jobs. We don't really do gutter cleaning or gutter emptying, but these jobs are for customers that we've been doing for years and years, and they're annual kind of jobs. They're never too bad. They're just more maintenance stuff. So I kind of don't mind doing it for customers that we do their windows for all year round, and it's just kind of like an annual, easy enough sort of a time for it. So today we were doing county council stuff in Longford on Sunday. So that meant like loads of kind of safety stuff out, kind of masking off the area where we were working. I haven't cleaned up the van. That's literally as we left the van back, with the warning beacon kind of going and stuff like that when we're on the job. That's all part of the risk assessment and stuff like that. So I'm going to transfer that now. I'm going to put water into it for tomorrow. I might put it on charge a little bit though, to the mains, but as you can see, my battery isn't doing too bad because my leisure battery in here is charged off of the van when we're running the van. So I need to get the van ready for tomorrow. So that is water out of here. That is, again, I could get a pump because that is my flow rate. And I have got enough water in there for tomorrow anyway, but I thought that I would leave that going. So I'm going to bring my tall ladders for tomorrow because even though we do have the gutter vac system, you just never, the bonnet is up on that car because it had a flat battery and I wanted to run it. This car is here because the clutch, beforehand the starter motor went, the mechanic where it was in already hit the starter with a stick trying to start it or jog the starter motor, but instead that broke clutch, little clutch bleed fitting, and it keeps on popping off. So I have a new one organised because it popped off again only down the road from here, and so we have a visitor is what's happened. It's a very pretty visitor. It's a static visitor at the moment until that part comes. I suppose a couple of new developments is I have my basketball hoop for doing hoops, and I don't know if you've seen my punch bag. Been having great fun with that. Yeah, so we have the gutter vac. Tell you what, let me get the gutter vac set out here a little bit nicely and I'll show you what the story is. So here is the gear. Now I do bring about 20% of the time I bring ladders with me. The rest of the time I just hope that I can get it all out with the gutter vac. It is a really good gutter vac. It's really well used at this point, but the suction is still really good out of it. I bring the ladders though, hoping to never take them off the van, but sometimes if in a valley or something like that, there could be a really bad bit, that sometimes it's easier to get off. And I have a really good customer, and tomorrow we're emptying her gutters, and she has those annoying bristles put inside the gutters. So I'm gonna have to get up there to the worst parts of it rather than with the gutter vac. So that's kind of annoying, but it's just kind of safer to have sometimes the ladder in there. So this is my gutter vac setup. So I have my hosing, which is in a carpet cleaning bag. I'll have to do a carpet cleaning video because we have the Texatherm machine and it's absolutely fab. I absolutely love it. I need to do a video on it. Here is my Nilfix Maxi 2. It has two 1500 watt motors, giving really, really good suction. Really robust. Again, loads of use. The flap has broken off. The tops of the buttons have broken off. It's had dogs abuse for the last few years and it still sucks really good. And that is our fitting that goes on the top. The poles we have are the Gardner Super Lights, and basically they are the carbon fibre. They are the carbon fibre poles. Section 9 or 10 of the Gardner ones. Let me just show you them. Okay, so they are the section 10s. So just like any other normal Gardner pole, with the Gardner clamps, and we have got 5 of those poles. And they kind of reach everything that we need them to reach, including 3 stories tall. Again, not the biggest, not the biggest diameter poles, and I suppose that can be a plus and a minus for vacuum. But again, we find them really good for getting. This combination is from Shore Clean Services in Northern Ireland, and we just find that it to be a really good combination. The Gardner poles are rigid, but at the same time, they're easy. They're not like a lot of the aluminium ones that can be heavy or hard to detach. That is a really, really simple, easy setup. So yeah, so that's what's happening. Fill the van with water, put this stuff into the van on, it all goes on that side of it, ladders onto the top, and then water in. And then after that, it's back into the office, because I need to sort out, write down the list. I put it on a clipboard, a list through the days so that I don't forget anything. We've got Facebook messages through from people wanting times for this week. We have a couple of factory jobs and that this week as well, but domestic people are wanting certain times, so I kind of have to work out that on the wall of the schedule, and that kind of helps to clarify stuff. I suppose things can be a little bit different if you have a regular round and it's just kind of week by week, but here in Ireland we do have regular rounds, but then we also have to supplement it with regular commercial stuff and people that get their windows done maybe every 12 weeks, that sort of time, and then the people that call us every 12 weeks. So I suppose that's what it takes to run a business like this here. It's Sunday evening, not cribbing about it whatsoever, but there's definitely no leaving things to the last minute in the morning time, getting down here early, trying to get the van ready, forgetting a whole load of stuff. It's being prepared, having everything ready to go, really organised, so that you can bang out a full week. And that's what it is. Invoicing, it's just loads of work. I suppose like kind of from doing like the council stuff and loads of commercial stuff, there is so much paperwork, there's so much health and safety stuff. Like last weekend I spent loads of time doing health and safety stuff. You have to know kind of how to do that stuff. You can get sample risk assessments. There's websites that will help you make a company safety statement, because that all has to be done up as well. You have to kind of have CS cards in England, or Safe Pass here, or I don't know what the equivalent is in other countries, but you kind of have to have loads of stuff done and be able to have the patience to write out War and Peace. But then you do benefit from that. But I suppose it's what you want from your life. You know, do you want, you know, to do, you know, just domestic stuff if the weather is relatively good 3-4 days a week, and if the weather is bad a couple of days a week? or do you want to maybe diversify into other work that's not kind of quite so weather dependent, or do you want to spend your Sunday evenings, Monday evening, Tuesday evenings planning for the next day and kind of organizing all your shit for the week ahead? So that's what I'm gonna crack on. That's all I have for you now. I thought I'd do a rundown of a typical evening, maybe show you my stuff. Maybe another evening that I'm getting the carpet stuff ready, I can show you the carpet cleaning setup that we have. It's a class machine, and it gets really, really good results. So yeah, so take it handy guys, and I hope you have a good week.